In today's video, talking about this National League East matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals for August 8th, 2018. The road team Atlanta coming into this one on the money line as slight dogs at about plus 103. And right now, the Braves, in terms of their spot in the NL East, they're in second place with a mark of 61 and 49 overall, one game back of the Phillies. And then you have Washington at 58 and 55 overall, 5.5 games back of the Phillies. And yesterday with that doubleheader, it was a great opportunity for the Nationals to try to close the distance between them and the Braves, and they were able to get the victory in Game 1 by a final of 8-3, and they had everything stacked in their favor going into the nightcapper of that doubleheader in terms of sending out Max Scherzer, coming in as huge favorites on the money line. But the Braves, they were able to find a way, a competitive, low-scoring game. Atlanta was able to go on and pick up that victory by a final of 3-1, and I think that plays really well for the Braves' mentality. This is still a young, up-and-coming team, and in terms of their pedigree and trying to become one of the top teams in the NL East, of course, I feel like they're probably going to become this over the coming years, as they still have one of the best farm systems in baseball, and that's after graduating guys like Ozzie Albies and Sean Newcomb and Ronald Acuna, for instance, but still a lot of guys left in their pipeline, and that should just continue to feed what is becoming a dangerous team that's here in advance of expectations. But the fact that they were able to get that crucial split yesterday with Washington to keep the Nationals 5.5 games back in the East instead of specifically closing that gap with the Braves, I think was really important for their psyche overall. In terms of both of these teams' numbers, they're actually pretty similar. You have the Braves, who are 11th in both runs scored and total team earned run average. You have the Nationals, who rank 9th in total team earned run average and then 14th in runs scored. Today, the Braves going to be sending out all-star pitcher, 26-year-old righty Mike Foltynewicz, who hasn't been quite as dominant over the last month or so of action. He did look a little bit better in his last outing, though, which came on the road against the Mets. Foltynewicz went 6 innings, giving up 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 walk to 5 strikeouts, and still, overall on the year, Foltynewicz has been effective, sitting on a 3.04 ERA, 138 strikeouts, in a 1.18 whip. So in terms of the starting pitching matchup, you have to give the lean over to the Braves, just given the full body of work that Foltynewicz has put in with 21 starts under his belt in 2018 compared to Washington starter, who's only made 2 starts up to this point, although he has been effective. So you give the pitching lean over to the Braves, and in terms of the mental edge, I feel like you can probably give that over to the Braves as well, just given how crushing that defeat had to be for Washington last night after they had the ability to go 2-0 against the Braves in just a one-day doubleheader, and they weren't able to get the job done with Scherzer on the mound. I think that plays really well for the mindset of this young Braves team coming in to this matchup here tonight in Washington. So with that all being the case, I'm going to go ahead and give the lean over to the Atlanta Braves on the money line as dogs at plus 103. If you agree, give the video a thumbs up. Disagree, give it a thumbs down. Check out all of our picks for today's action over at stumpthespread.com. Link down in the video description. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we hope to see you guys back here for tomorrow's video.